What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm outside doing this video, man. But look, I never talked about the other trades that occurred in the NBA. One of the big major trades that occurred was Jimmy Butler headed to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder is always used as trade bait. I noticed that he is trade bait in every situation, right? But I know a lot of y'all like, Mac, how this gonna work? How is this gonna work for Golden State? And honestly, I don't know how this gonna play out for Golden State. I'm really not sure if this gonna work the way they want it to work, honestly. One, Jimmy is long in the tooth now. He's 35 years old. He was a great defensive player for years, but I don't know if he's gonna play that same type of defense going forth now, right? He ain't been playing in a while. He might be invigorated to play some good basketball, but it might show that he ain't been playing in a while. I really don't know. I know Golden State is banking on the fact that Jimmy played some of his best basketball down the stretch of the season and into the playoffs, but like, he also has not been healthy. So is he gonna be healthy enough to get to that playoff stretch? I really don't know. You know, Steph is used to playing with guys that can hit the open shot. Jimmy can hit some shots, but he's not a knockdown shooter like that. And he's used to being the number one guy. Jimmy is used to being the end-all be-all for a team. He's not going to be the end-all be-all for the Golden State Warriors. So I really don't know how this is going to work, man. I really don't. In my opinion, I don't think they got that much better, but they could surprise me. And if they do, I'll come on this channel and say, hey, I got shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if him and Draymond at some point get to fighting each other. They both are passionate guys that want to win, that want things to go right, but I can see one person hollering at the other person and somebody saying the wrong thing and they get out of hand. Like, for real. Honestly, when Kevin Durant, how Jimmy was talking, Draymond was talking to Kevin Durant, he can't be talking like that to Jimmy. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight on site too. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm wondering how is this gonna work, but I don't know. They could fool me, and they could bring it all together and bring it home. Who knows? They ain't, in my opinion, they're not winning no championship with that roster. Not with Jimmy Butler on there, but you know, they might get in a better position to not be a play-in team. You know what I mean? Right now, they look like a play-in team. Right now, they might be in a position to not be a play-in team. But I don't know, man. I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't. But, you know, I could be pleasantly surprised. And like I said, if I am, I will come on here and admit that. But truthfully, man, I'm thinking about, you know, well, I know the Lakers played the Golden State Warriors tonight. Jimmy will not be playing. Luka Doncic still will not be playing. But it's going to be interesting to see them boys play all together. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in watching that whole thing play out for sure. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man, I don't know what y'all think about this Golden State Jimmy Butler trade. Again, I don't know what to make of it for real. I really don't. A lot of these trades, I'm looking like, but this one, I'm really like, did they really get that much better like that? You know, with a 35-year-old Jimmy Butler. And I'm gonna be real. I don't like how Jimmy been conducting business for the last couple of years. Not for the last couple of years, for a nice amount of his career. As far as like every team he get on, it's a problem. He ready to get off the team. He be finding all different type of ways to get out the team. I mean, from the playing for my Chicago Bulls, to going to Minnesota, to Philadelphia. You know what I mean? To Miami it always something with him. You know, and I always told people though, Jimmy Butler is he can't be the best player on the championship team. He could possibly be the second best player. You know, he could possibly be the second best player on the championship team, but I don't know if that's the case for him at 35 years old. I don't know. That is to be seen. But yeah, did they really get that much better for real? Like, I'm like, okay, Jimmy over there, he gives you some scoring and all of that. Is it really gonna mesh well though? Is it really gonna mesh well? I have my doubts. And like I said, him and Draymond, one person say the wrong thing, Draymond bound to steal off him too. And they just gonna be fighting and tussling up in there. Steve Kerr gonna get hit in the face like, when Michael Jordan used to punch him in the face back in practice back in the day, man. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot of trades going on. I saw Brandon Ingram in Toronto now. The Lakers traded Dalton Connect 4, Westside Connection, and Cam Reddish for, was it Mark Williams, big 7-foot guy. They got a 7-footer over there to help them rebound and rim protect, something that they've been looking for. And they were able to keep Austin Reeves in the same, they were able to keep Austin Reeves while doing that. So I know they're excited about that, but we'll see how all of this looks in a minute, when everybody is actually playing on the teams they got traded to. Dude's not playing yet, so we shall see. Stay tuned, y'all. Machiavelli Mills TV. I said a whole lot of nothing, but we'll see.